Hi friends. Just having some breakfast out here in Quartzite. I made a scramble with some green pepper, ham, onion, a couple of eggs, my frozen hash brown patties, a minute in the microwave, and then fried in butter. I got asked the other day if I was a full-timer here in the RV. Please enjoy my stories or whatever else might be on my mind today. And my answer was, no, just part-time. But I got to thinking about it. You know, we bought this Monaco in 2016. And before that, we had a older Southwind, 33 foot, that we traveled back and forth to Mexico. And the most we ever spent in that was 7 months before we bought a house down in Mexico. But anyway, so I'm part-time, but I guess that's because we have a Sticks and Bricks retirement home in Ajijic, Mexico. And here's a picture of that if you are new to the channel. But as I'm thinking about it, I think we bought this coach in 2016. It's 2026, so that's 10 years. And we've spent 6 months in Mexico and 6 months up here in the United States in the RV. So we've lived in this RV for 5 years. That's pretty full time. And then there were the 3 years that we came and went to Mexico in the old Southwind. And when we went to Mexico, we would rent a house before we bought one after doing that for 3 years. So we were down there for 3 to 6 months, and then in the RV back up in the States for the rest of the year. So let's say that was 3 years and half of the time in the RV, a little more actually, but another year and a half. So we're up to 6.5 years living full time in an RV. And of course, we had a lot of RV and boating experience before that, but it was a week here, a week there. You learn things. Like, for instance, if your wife doesn't like your clamato or your grape juice, there's no sense dirtying a glass that you have to use some of your precious water resource to wash. What's going on with your cigarette?
It's burning.
Look at that. What the heck?
Give it to me.
No, look at that. What? Jeez. How long you been smoking?
About 5 minutes.
I didn't mean this cigarette.
I know what you meant.
So we decided to go for a little walk in the wash here. Out from Tyson Wells, La Posa Tyson Wells in Quartzite. And just see what there is to see. Mostly it's dog tracks, or more likely coyote tracks. Down at Senator's Wash, some friends saw a mountain lion. Ooh. A lot of these pits around here, they're encouraged by something, or maybe it was a backhoe training site. So they're sample pits. They just started digging down because they saw something interesting. Pretty soon they have a hole over there and a pile over here. I'm going around the pile to get with the sun at my back so I can take a picture of the beautiful purple flowers. And that handsome guy in the background, that was kind of inadvertent, but yeah. Beautiful. Purple and yellow. The two colors of my high school. Purple and gold. Well, we didn't make it to the top of the hill. Well, we made it up here far enough to get a view. The top of the hill, we walked all the way up here to look at a piece of abandoned aluminum. Top of the hill would be over here. Dome Rock on the other side there. Look at there, white campers as far as the eye can see. I can see it better than the camera does probably, but 1 million visitors to a town of 1,500. There goes the Razors. Those guys are all over the place here. Well, let's go take a look at this old cabin. I've been to this old cabin up here before, but I never noticed this before. Fire bricks. The fire bricks there, it says St. Louis Clay Company. And the guy's annoying me. You can read that one, and then the wording on that one is upside down. Actually, it doesn't say St. Louis, it says St. L. period FB Clay Company. Getting that one up there was a job. Bathroom over here. Probably. Right over here in the door transit, it says DFC 1934. Maybe it says 54. I don't know. But it's modern concrete between the rocks. Outdoor fireplace. Well, that's obviously a chimney kind of thing there. Water cistern or just the base of a prep table. Oh. And this little rock over here. Somebody left this. I don't know if you can read it or not, but it says, "Those we love don't go away." Well, yesterday we walked up here. Today we thought we'd drive up as far as we went and then walk up farther from here. RVs, you can see them a little better up here. 1 million RVs. Well, 500,000 RVs, 1 million people. RVs as far as you can see. Dome Rock. A friend stopped by to say hi the other day. Some of you may recognize him. He's doing fine. You know, the second time I talked to Kevin years ago, I started out with, I don't know if you remember me, but, and he interrupted me and said, "Oh, I remember you. You're the box burner." I used to have a reputation out here in the desert for putting together cardboard chimneys and making big chimney fires, and some of them didn't go well.
I got that one to stay out.
Okay, now, so you're going to give us another piece of wood.
Oh, there's chunks of wood over there.
Well, they burn.
Yeah, they do.
What's that?
That's a box. No, this is all.
I just need one chunk of wood.
This is doesn't matter.
Okay, and I'll flow this on the other flat.
Okay. Stay.
Awesome. Oh, look at that chimney. It's smoking.
Yeah. It's just wait.
Where's your camera at, Chip?
It's right back here.
I don't want to get in.
Yeah, don't get in. Hey, look out, look out, look out, look out. There it goes.
Oh. Shit. I missed the best part.
All right, you're gonna pay me $200 in a few minutes, or I'm gonna drop this towards you. You might not have any choice.
I scared 50 people with this one time, but it was a refrigerator box.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Holy.
Oh, wow.
Didn't last long, but it was all good.
Yeah. Okay, I don't have any hair on my knuckles.
Never did understand why you need hair on your knuckles anyway.
To show that I'm trying to be good.
Hey, if you like me, give me one of those thumbs up. And please subscribe and hit that little bell so you know when I post next. Please share me with your friends on social media. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what was on my mind today.